Hello, in this video we will be able to identify the different parts of circle. We'll focus on radius and central angle in order to calculate the area of sectors. Here we have circle. We are not interested in the entire circle, we are interested in a sector, which is a fraction or portion of a circle. If you were thinking in terms of pizza, the sector would be one slice of the pizza. We're interested in this blue highlighted section, which would be the area where you would put the sauce or the cheese in the pizza. Here's one example. We're going to use this formula to calculate the area of the sector. We're going to extract the information from the circle. So we're given that 16 feet is the radius. And we're also given that the central angle is 240 degrees. We're going to use theta for the central angle. Sometimes you're not given the visual, you're just given this information right here, which would be the same thing since we're going to use those numbers and plug them into the formula. There are two options on how to approach this problem. One option is you substitute in the numbers to the formula. Notice we have pi radius square times theta divided by 360. Once you plug them in, the first method is you simplify the numbers at the beginning, and that gives you smaller numbers to deal with at the end. We'll focus on this one first. Before we can do anything, any of that simplifying that I mentioned, is you want to square this 16 square. If you start simplifying before squaring it out, the answer would be incorrect. Remember that in PEMDAS, parentheses goes before multiply and divide. That's the reason we do that. We'll have 16 squared gives us 256. The other numbers, we just bring them down as is. Now that we have that, we need to look which number from the numerator, that would be at the top of the fraction, divides and simplifies with the number on the denominator, the bottom of the fraction. I noticed right away that 240 and 360 both end in a 0. This means that I can divide by 10, and in doing so, I would cross out that 0, giving us 24 and 36 at the bottom. I'm going to continue to do that until I'm no longer able to simplify one number at the numerator and one number in the denominator. 24 and 36 are divisible by 12. 24 divided by 12 is 2. 36 divided by 12 is 3. This is as far as it simplifies. Therefore, we're going to multiply the numbers on the numerator. We have 2 times 256. That would give us 512. Don't forget the pi that we haven't used yet. Bring it down. And on the denominator, we have a 3. This would be the area of the sector. The second method is we use the exact same formula. We plug in the numbers similarly to how we did it on the method on the left. We still have to square that 16. Same reasoning, PEMDAS. Bring everything else down as is. Now the difference is we are not going to simplify at the beginning. We are going to multiply the numbers and then simplify at the end. So we have on the numerator, we multiply 256 times 240. This gives us 61,440 pi divided by 360. If you have a calculator that would simplify it for you, you just plug it in and you're done. However, if you don't have a calculator, you have to simplify by dividing numerator and denominator, which becomes more challenging because, as you can see, the numbers are significantly bigger than the method on the left. You would first have to divide by 10, then by 12, or other combinations, and you will still get the same answer. My recommendation is, if you don't have a calculator, simplify at the beginning. Gives you less work. If you have a calculator,